Let's find the derivative of this fraction. So notice we have a quotient, we have a function on the top and the bottom, so that's the quotient rule I'm going to have to use, but I also have to use the chain rule to deal with the denominator when I get to that part. So remember, the quotient rule says low d high, so low is that times the derivative of the high, which is 3, minus high, which is 3x, d low. I'm going to have to leave a lot of space for this. So the derivative of the low, let's do this on the side here, x squared plus 1, if that's my function, let's call that g. If that's my g, then g prime is going to be, that's the same thing as x squared plus 1 to the 1/2 power. So I have to take the derivative of the outside function, which is that, times the derivative of the inside. And when I do that, those 2's are going to cancel. And so that really is just equal to x over the square root of x squared plus 1. So that's the derivative. I plug it in here, x over the square root of x squared plus 1. So I guess I didn't need that much room for it. That fit okay right there. All right, so that was, again, low d high minus high d low all over low squared, which is just going to give me x squared plus 1. Now, I'm not done yet. Your teacher's most likely going to want you to clean that up a little bit. So the trick here is to get rid of the square root of x squared plus 1. I have to multiply it by the square root of x squared plus 1 on the top and the bottom. And doing that, I've got to distribute it there and there and multiply it here. So what happens when I distribute it to that first place right there? I'm going to get just x squared plus 1 times 3. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. Then multiplying it here to this term, it's going to cancel out on the bottom, so I'm just going to get minus 3x squared. It'll cancel out. And then when I multiply it in here on the bottom, remember that's x squared plus 1 to the first, and this is like x squared plus 1 to the 1/2 power. So I add the two exponents together and I get x squared plus 1 to the 3/2 power. To the 3/2 power. And then I can clean that up a little bit more by distributing that 3x squared in, plus 3, and the x squared and the 3x squared. 3x squared plus 3 minus 3x squared, those are going to cancel out. So my real answer is just going to be 3 all over x squared plus 1 to the 3/2. There's your answer.